Okay, here are some tips for forwards, starting with our breakout. Watch this breakout by Etobicoke right here. Watch their center's route. Center's right here, closing out on Cassie, and she's right there. Notice how she arrives at Cassie just as Cassie is receiving the puck, which puts a lot of pressure on Cassie. That's a really good route. You wanna save ice, but then when you come out of your curl, you want to go full speed. So if that puck comes up the boards, you're right there to challenge and potentially get a breakaway. Okay, so we've talked about that a lot in practice, but do still need to get a little bit better at it. Here's an example where we didn't really close out quickly, and if we did, we might have had a breakaway on this play. So watch Sophie on this play. Now we actually managed to get the puck past the defenseman, which is perfect. Where do we want Sophie to be on this play? She should at this point be right up beside that defenseman. And if she's there with her speed, there's a decent chance that she wins that race to the puck, or at least puts a lot of pressure on that defenseman to make a mistake. So centers, let's get up there and challenge those defensemen on the breakouts, okay? Just like Etobicoke did on theirs, all right? Now, why do we want to do that? Well, here's Emily's goal right here, and that's exactly what happens here. Emily's right there as the puck arrives. It puts a lot of pressure on that defenseman. They make a mistake, and you're on your breakaway, okay? So let's make sure we close out quickly on our breakouts and on our forechecks and force mistakes. Speaking of forechecks, in this game we forechecked great for 2 periods and disappeared in the third. I'm going to show you the good forechecks. Here's Ariana, a great F1. Perfect. She angles. She forces them wide. Steals the puck. That's a great F1. Good F2 by Nia as well. Here's another good F1 and F2. F3 is a little too low though. Look, they win the puck. But when you're right in front of the net as F3, you're going to be covered 100% of the time. You're much better off to be around the top of the circle on the strong side of the ice, okay? So we win the puck, but she's covered. Same play, if you're sitting at the high slot, over at the tops of the circles, nobody's going to cover you. That's usually the wide open ice. Prasha gets you that puck, you're going to get a much better chance, okay? So again, F3 a little bit higher, all right? Another thing with our F3, we want to be aware, okay? So here's what Charlotte Heaney, she's kind of F3 here. Now, Etobicoke is one of those teams that loves to make cross-ice passes to the weak side winger, okay? Right here, Charlotte Heaney is a little too low. She's a little higher, she's in the passing lane. So you want to be aware, shoulder check and see where that passing lane is and try to step in it. Now this player blindly throws it right through that passing lane, okay? So if we're a little bit higher, thinking about that passing lane, decent with our stick on the ice, by the way, there's a decent chance we're going to get that puck, okay? Stick on the ice, be in the passing lane. Here's Prasha. They tried it again in this game. Watch. Prasha's in a little bit better position, okay? Their winger is crazy wide. That's a really tough pass to make. It's an easy steal by Prasha, okay? So just make sure you're getting in those passing lanes, F3. Think about where the passing lane is and make sure your stick is on the ice, okay? Here's a nice forecheck right here by Ariana. She pressures the puck. She plays the body. We get a great little cycle here. And watch what Emily does. She curls to the open space. That is like a perfect forecheck and cycle. Pressure, Emily, or they knock it over actually, so we get a little cycle by them. But I love how Emily just opens up to the puck right here. Right there, that's perfect. And look at Ariana, goes right back to the net. Now Emily shoots a little too high here. But this is great. We got Ariana going to the net. We got a great opportunity in the high slot. That's a really good chance right there. And the play, look, their whole defense kind of falls apart when you cycle the puck a little bit. Now we get another chance in net, another chance. That was one of our best chances in the game. All from a good forecheck and a nice little give and go play. All right. So here's a couple other good forechecks by our forwards. Again, it's too bad. This is Serena. Nice inside out pressure. Defenseman makes a mistake. And there we are, almost hitting Ariana with the pass. It's a good chance. Here's another one. This time it's Emily. Good pressure. There's your F2, Sophie. I like, you know what Charlotte does here isn't bad. She could have stayed in the high slot. Maybe we win the puck to her. But she's going for the cycle, and that's okay too. What you want to do here is yell, cycle, 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 and try to get your forwards to push that puck behind the net. But that's a good little forecheck, guys. It's too bad we didn't keep doing it in the third period because, honestly, we really had them on their heels when we were forechecking. What else we got here? A couple other plays, forward plays. Oh, this is actually another video. I'm going to show that in the defense video. Net drives, okay? So watch Etobicoke on this play. This net drive is basically what we worked on in practice. It's almost the same drill. This shooter's got the puck wide. Look at number 83 going to the net with the stick on the ice. She's just going to shoot low on the far side, hits the pad, and there's the rebound. So you see it works in games too, guys. If you shoot low from these angles and you go to the net hard with your stick on the ice, sometimes you get rewarded, and that was really close, right? Nice little play by Zoe. So we want to do that too, and we did it a little bit. So let's watch this one. This is a nice little play by Charlotte Heaney. Gets it back to Sari. Sari takes the shot. Heaney goes to the net, and so does Ariana. Maybe we could have got there a little quicker. Like really right at this point, right here, we should be moving to that net. I'd like to see Serena, I think that's Serena, cut right into that net and provide a screen. Not just watch off to the side, but really get in there and screen. Okay, but good job by Charlotte to go to the net. It's getting better. We still need to do a little more of that. Okay, here's a nice little play by Emily, by Ariana. Nice little forecheck. Again, we want to drive that net. Okay, so this play, like right here, Serena, you want to be cutting right in front of the goalie, screening the goalie. Don't be waiting for just a pass here. Let's get to that net right here. We go into the net, stick on the ice, screen the goalie, deflection. Same for you, Ariana. Cut to that net. It's a nice play by you guys. And Serena goes a little bit. She goes a little late, right? But let's just go a little earlier. She gets a whack at it, so that's good. Just a little bit earlier, a little bit harder, okay? But you guys are making a lot of progress in that area. So let's keep the forecheck going. You know, when we forecheck, we're dangerous. When you take away time and space, people make mistakes. And like I said, let's look at Emily's goal again to close. You pressure players, they make mistakes. And this is what happens. This is how you score. All right, let's get more of those. Okay, forwards, keep up the good work. We're making some progress, guys.